Hi, I'm Carol Newell. My organization is Renewal Partners.
I'm Bonny Meyer. I'm from Meyer Family Enterprises.
I have been working with my business partner, Joel Solomon, and he was one of the founding members at SVN, so he brought me into SVN. And this is one of the places where we found actually our first deals for the impact investing that we've been doing through Renewal.
I made a commitment to invest in social entrepreneurs a few years ago, and I kept hearing about SVN. Some of the people I invested in were members. And I guess about 3 years ago, I decided it was time to really jump into the pond. I knew that that's where I would find the kind of people that I wanted to invest in, but also, maybe even more important, I knew that I would find kindred spirits, people who were interested in values-based business and making the world a better place through the way in which they did business. And I wasn't finding those people in my home community, in my hometown. And indeed, SVN has been a place to find those people.
SVN means having, being in a community that's connected around purpose, gathering ideas, bouncing them off colleagues, being able to actually let your hair down and discuss the real issues that you're having as a business, as opposed to having your game face on constantly.
It's become apparent, actually, from outside sources, people who have been talking about Meyer Family Enterprises, that we are leading the way in impact investing, that our commitment to being 100% invested in things that make the world a better place by 2020 is unusual. And we really didn't do it. We didn't to get recognition. We didn't, we're not doing it to necessarily be leaders. We're doing it because it's it just kind of comes from something inside. It's just something that I want to do as much good with the investment money that I have as I can, for as long as I can. So it's a bit of a surprise to find that we're kind of leading the way in investment, in impact investing, but it's something that is certainly applauded and recognized in this SVN community. So about 6 years ago, at Meyer Family Enterprises, I decided we wanted to go in the direction of impact investing. One company, one investment, one social entrepreneur at a time. And today, we find ourselves in a position where we're really a leader, and other people are looking at what we're doing and beginning to think, wow, maybe I can do that too. So we're excited about sharing our passion for impact investing. We're planning to be 100% invested in things that make the world a better place by 2020. And this community, SVN, is really a community that understands that, is supportive, and are people who not only need impact investors for their projects, but also there's this community of investors and philanthropists here as well, who are hopefully inspired by the stories that I bring.
Renewal has been at impact investing for a long time, since about 1991, and we were also using blended values investment because we were working with philanthropy as well as investment in businesses, and focusing that in a region. And so we felt that we could get the most impact by focusing to get a synergistic effect with both the philanthropy and the business up in British Columbia. And it has been really wonderful to see the community up in Vancouver and British Columbia that has grown out of investment and a sense of really my business partner Joel Solomon nurturing these businesses along, that they're actually getting attention and mentoring and having a focus on them as well as capital. And SVN has been a real help to that because it was here where we learned to actually build up the networks and bring them together. And SVN also, their offshoot Social Venture Institute, came up to British Columbia and to Hollyhock and ran a session that's still very, very successful and has had a really, really wonderful impact in helping all of the businesses there to come alive and build a community in a particular region. So it's been quite exciting that way. SVN has helped us lead the way by showing us how important community is to building business. Business came out of communities originally and then kind of went global. And when you come together in a small community, you realize how important the relationships are, and that's an anchor in businesses having more effect and impact locally